That's a live look at us here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Glad you could join us, everyone. Alongside Brock Hewitt up in the booth, I'm Pete Scott. And this contest isn't quite the level matchup that typical good games are born from, partner. One side clearly favored over the other.
Yeah, well, you know where this comes from? A trap game. That's where this comes from.
Yeah.
In any sport, from the NFL to basketball to soccer, playing at home, we know this can be the great equalizer that gives the steepest underdogs a fighting chance, and you can feel it in the building today.
I was going to say, you can already hear this home crowd rallying in support of that upset. Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's third overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a New England first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Sticking with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. May now from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
May now on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Off the play action, May. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence coming into this building. They can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jets, nothing.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by a respected veteran now in year 15 here in the NFL, Teron Taylor.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Jets first down.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Hall once more. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for third and very short.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
QB sneak coming. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Gain of a yard. And the Jets, first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
They can run out of the pistol with Hall. He cuts it right. It's inside the 10. It's a New York touchdown! The Jets finish off their opening drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded by Henderson. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. That's taken in by Henry. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Second and 3 now. The give now to Henderson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. That's 1 quarter down in our Christmas Eve contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from MetLife coming right up. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard
now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
At the line of scrimmage.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Line.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They go right back to Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
The ball carrier.
A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He's going to keep this one. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Jets 1st down.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on 3rd down on a sneak and get a 1st down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
Connects with Mechie. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
First down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Keeps it on the option here. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
On the tackle.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Connects with his back. Hall. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Taylor now. On the move, headed right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. To the air, Taylor. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Jets get some late points in the lead. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Patriots 7.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Patriots running their offense out there. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's May to the air. He completes it in traffic. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's a New England first down.
1st and 10.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
To the air yet again, May. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Number 3 to Mario Douglas. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 23-yard line.
So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So to begin the third quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
He was brought down by Carlton Davis.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
They give on second to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Robert Spillane on
Give him
the
about
tackle.
3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Making us look bad.
Throwing, Taylor. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th
Kate,
down.
you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. And he'll try to hit this one well. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Quincy Williams on the tackle.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Cates. And I know every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on 2nd down.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. May. That throw behind his intended target.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Hall running the zone read. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? He'll try and run this. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
He was taken down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Here's Taylor. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You've heard that very common term in draft vernacular called catching radius. Let me tell you, as a quarterback, you love tight ends on drag routes because that catching radius for such a big target, man, you see him, you eye him, and there's a comfort level between QB and tight end to make that connection.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate, but the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
First down, play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Throwing now off the play action. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop it for the sack on what's likely the final play of this 3rd quarter. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Now it's Taylor. Completed over the middle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
A 2-yard gain.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Austin McNamara will kick this away. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. First call here coming from the shotgun. On play action, here's May. Catch made over the middle. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
On the play. That's another Patriots first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Complete out to the right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Quick throw completed by May. And he's tackled for no gain.
Complete.
The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop.
No gain.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw. That one complete to Diggs. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
5-yard gain on the
Give him
play.
5 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
First down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Here's May again. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a New England first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York.
First down.
Patriots down by 7. All set now. 1st and 10.
Hey, we gotta switch it up. We gotta switch it up. We gotta switch it up.
Throwing again. It's May. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
It's a gain of 9.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Henderson here from the gun. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3.
That's good for a Patriots.
And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
1st and goal, New England.
Henderson can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw it. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, Kate, it is so nice to have a running back that can catch it too, and a pass catcher that is so good in a select package of plays just like that through the air. That screen is devastating to a defense when you got a runner that can catch it like that.
To throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown, and a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Wangu now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jets and Brees Hall about set to go on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Flushed out now to his left. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Jets take their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
And inches at the 32-yard line.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Setting up to pass. A throw left side finds Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So now it all comes down to Nick Folk. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! And they've taken back the lead. So the win goes to the Jets. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.